right, welcome everybody from Bass U. Today, I'm Brandon Coulter. We're going to be talking about waking, walking, and popping. Uh, so a little bit of background for those of you that don't know me. Hopefully, most of you do. Man, I've been around for a while. So, um, started the FLW tour back in the day. I mean, 2006, I fished the FLW series. Graduated to the tour, fished FLW tour. I'm one of the few guys that have fished every tour. 2013 or 14, I qualified through the opens. A lot of guys are trying to do that right now. Well, it's a tough road, but qualified through the opens, Bassmaster Elite Series, fished it for 4 or 5 years. Got to fish the classic. I mean, what a great experience. And then in 2000, what was it, 19, I got the call for Major League Fishing, and it was funny. I just won a FLW, or I'm sorry, a Major League Fishing Cup event on Lake Champlain, and so they called and said they were starting the Bass Pro Tour, and I went. So I've been on the Bass Pro Tour for the last 5 or 6 years, and hopefully I'll be there for a while. So that's a little background on me. But now what we really want to be here for is let's define. So wake, walking, and popping, right? So wake bait. We could do an entire seminar on wake baits. I mean, you literally could go from spring to fall, summer to fall, and talk about 50 different wake baits, big ones, small ones. But I'm an East Tennessee guy, so I've got a favorite, right? So we're going to primarily talk about a long A as a wake bait, and what this is I mean, this is as old school as it gets. It's just it's an old long A. We'll go through colors in a minute, but a wake bait is simple. The definition is that it creates a wake on top of the water. I mean, duh, it's not that hard. But and so you want a bait that side to side creates some version of a V wake on top. Some of them are very lazy. They make a very small one, like a long A. Some are very aggressive, where they've got, props and lips that are way down, and they make it a real aggressive wake. So that's the definition of a wake bait. Okay, walking baits. I mean, that's easy, guys. Everybody that thinks about a walking bait, the first bait that's going to come to mind is our spook. There's so many versions of it. This is a Berkeley Jaywalker, 3-hook version. And it is simple. It is a bait that you can do the walk the dog technique. I mean, that's when you're walking a bait, you're walking the dog. And what that does is it's literally just right, left, right. It's army bait. You just right, left, right, left, right, right, left, left. And the nice thing about a walking bait is you can vary the retrieve so much. You can go right, then wait for it to settle and go right, and then go right, and then work back. But a walking bait is just that. You're gonna walk the bait. That brings us to poppers, my favorite. But a popper is a bait. This is a bullet 80, and what a popper is. You got a concave mouth. Every popper is the same. They all have a concave mouth that concaves, and a popper has 2 actions that I'm going to do. It has what everybody would think, bloop, bloop, popper. But you can also walk the dog with it. You can walk it, and we're going to talk a lot about that today. But that's what waking, walking, popping is. They're the baits that you're going to use. That's the definition.